Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Angel. I'm having a very hard day. But it's not hard based off of anything that, like I'm doing or not doing. It's just hard because there's a lot of me inside of me, right? When I first met God, I thought it was like a moment. It was like I was there and I wasn't, and he was no longer there with me. But now I'm realizing, right? Did I have been with him? I had been with him and I was able to see people how he sees people. And now I'm back in my own body and I feel so different, right? But I'm realizing that I'm the exact same person that started this. I'm just different and I know a lot of different things. I'm realizing that the people that I think would help me can't help me. They don't know how to help me. You know? I'm really starting to understand me and how I depend on people so much for help to get to the next level of where I'm trying to go. And it's not a people thing. People can't understand this. This is for me. God has given me so much. And he's asking very little of me in return. And I know who I am. I know who he says I am. But I also know who I say I am. You know? And who I says I am right now is kind of taking control of who God says I am. Because my daughter said it like a week ago, she said that, "Mom, you've been in heaven." And I'm like, "Girl, who told you this?" Because I didn't know. But then it just slowly started to just make sense to me. It made sense what she was saying because I was able to see the world the right way. And now that I'm back, everything looks so different. I have the same anxieties, but I know how to deal with those anxieties. I have the same fears, but I do know how to deal with those fears. And it's a mental battle right now. A mental battle that I have to get myself ready for. Because the business and everything that God wants me to do, man can't help me do it. My family can't help me do it, and I'm really getting that because a lot of people are proud of me but won't invest in me. A lot of people are proud of me but they won't invest in me. My mom, I was just talking to her the other day and we were talking about God and this, and she's so all about her and her life and the things that she missed out on and the things that she wants to do that she can't even see me doing exactly what she wanted to do, and help me. It's all about her and what she needs, what she wants, her. And it's been like that my whole life. That's in me, to be so consumed in myself that I can't even see my children hurting, my children needing my help. I was so focused on me that I could not see. And I'm still that way. And God wants me to do this by myself. And I don't feel like I should have to. Because I have all these people in my life, my whole life have been telling me that you can do more, you're better than this, you're better than that. But then when I actually feel like I'm better, there's no one around clapping for me, holding my hand, telling me that I'm doing a good job. It's just me doing something for myself that people have always done for me, but now I'm given the opportunity to do this for myself, clap for myself. And that's hard. Because the way God is trying to build me up to even sell my business, like I know it will work because God says it will, but like that'll work. That will have the same effect as that. It's all these visions in my mind of me doing things. But then there's this other visions in my mind where it's like other people are helping me. But then if they're helping me, then I won't look to God and need God. I'll need them. I'll need them to validate me. And I don't want to be that person where I need someone more than I need my Creator, than I need myself. Every day I'm realizing that this is getting a little harder. You know, like when I was first doing this, it was something that I had to do, but now it's really my choice. I didn't make a video yesterday just simply because I could not get out of my head. I smoked some weed, I talked to God, and I just really talked, and I cried, and I prayed, and I told him I'm scared. I'm scared out of my mind, but I will do my Father's will because you've done so much for me. And I know it was you because no one else is around. No one else is still around, but he's still here. Talking to me, loving me, caring for me, giving me something that I need to keep going. And all of this is easier said than done. One day at a time, one step at a time, one obstacle at a time. I'm truly living by that. I once said it, but now I get to live it. It's hard, but God is putting people in my life to keep me going. And the people that are in my life right now aren't my family. They aren't even people that look like me. They look like the complete opposite of me. I'm talking about my skin color. People that I didn't know, that I couldn't see prior, are helping me more than the people that grew up with me and saw me, knew everything that I went through, all the hell and the battles. They all know that. No one cares. No one cares about me because it's not them. And that is a hard pill to swallow because my whole life has been consumed with people, what people thought about me. And it dictated how I became an adult, how I became a mother, because I had all these people telling me all these things that I could do and could be, but then they never did it. No one has ever done anything they're telling me to do. They're pushing me to do something that I've never seen anyone do. Can't do nothing but respect that, because if all you can give me is courage and words, and I'm proud to use, and thank you, I'll take that. But this season of my life, I have to be proud of me. I have to look at myself in the mirror every day and tell myself I am who God says I am, not who I say I am. The voices are back in my head. These overwhelming, consuming voices that are trying to talk me out of my blessing, talk me out of my destiny, make me resentful for people, to people that I knew in the first place weren't going to be able to help me or understand what I'm doing because they think they know God. But you can't know God. If you knew God, then your life wouldn't be so about you. I'm putting a lot of pressure on people around me to be more like me. But God did this for me. So I can't expect anybody to have the same thoughts or opinions about him that I do, because I've literally just had nothing but time to get to know him. I'm still getting to know him right now. Like, I'm not working, starting my own business, super scary, but God says I can do this. I think I can do this, but I'm not saying I can do this yet because this requires me to be me. I know who I am. He showed me. There's no going back. Like, I was having all these thoughts like, I want to just, suck some dick for some money. Like, now I got a business, so if I'm doing this, then it's going to be some, okay, you gay. But, like, no. That is an old way of thinking. An old way of being. I can't die again. I can't go back to God telling him I fucked up. I messed up. I did something that I regret, and I need you, and I want to come back home. Because he opened the doors and he let me back in, and he didn't have to. But he did it anyway because I'm his child. I'm understanding him in a whole new way, and it's just bittersweet. I have to change how I see myself. I know who I am, but I don't believe in who I am. I don't believe in what I can do. I don't believe in my own business. I think that there's so many other people out here with businesses, better businesses, with more money, more people to support them, and then there's me. me doing something that I've never seen done. I never would have expected it to be all this. Honestly, I just wanted to be happy. And I am happy. There's so many things standing in the way of me being happy. I truly just can't even be happy every day. Because people and situations and just life keeps kicking me. It's kicking me in such a way that is making me question who God says I am. I can only need him. People will never understand what I'm doing because he's only done it for me. Clearly, like looking around, like there's so much world, so much access to things and people that we lose sight of us, what we valued as importance. Children. I used to talk about being a mom when I was a kid. Like all the time, like all the things that I was gonna do and how I wasn't gonna whoop my kids, you know, like I'm not gonna be like that. But then like life. These kids are products of their environment. They only know and can do what they see. No one has any originality. No one wants to be themselves. They want to be like the next best thing. But the next best thing wants to be like the next best thing. And the next best thing wants to be like the next best thing. Because we're all dealing with our own battles. Fighting this hell. This place. Everything. It's a fight that I was not prepared for, and I have to get myself ready for it. But I have to do this because there's nothing for me in this world. There's nothing for me here. No one can give me what God can give me. I can't even give myself that. Because all I can see now is the world. A broken, sad, depressed virus. A virus attacking our immune systems from the inside out, causing our nasal passages to just be stuffed with so much gunk that we can't even think about anything because we're literally just suffocating in our own bodies, tearing from the inside out. I'm tearing from the inside out. He's literally shedding the last bit of me that's in me. Because I'm just going through too many emotions for it not to be that. I've been crying. I've been laughing. I've been singing. I've been dancing. I've been doing a lot of things trying to ground myself back to being here in this world around people who don't believe how I believe. And it's hard. It's hard because it's new. It's scary. And it's something I've never done before. I can't go back to working for these people, these jobs, filling out an application for them potentially to deny me, and I'm a hard worker. I'm so tired of filling out applications, knowing I have a background, knowing I made some mistakes in my life. People can't see past the mistakes. They only see what's on paper. And I'm not that anymore. I can't be that. She died. She died 2 years ago, and there's some things left in me. Things left in me that he wants out. So he put me in this environment where I'm back here. But for the first time in my life, I truly feel alone. Alone. No one gets me. No one. People can relate to me, all that, but no one gets me. Because I don't even get me. I don't understand me yet. I'm a lot of things. One thing I'm not is a person that can consistently do the same thing over and over and over again, knowing that there's a better way to do things. The better way is a way that I don't know will work, but God's telling me it will, and I'm this woman because of him, so whatever he says I will do. Whoever he tells me to become, I will become, because I can't stay here. I'm miserable. Every waking day of my life, I wake up and I'm either happy or miserable. There is no in between. It's just so much life happening to me right now that it makes me hate life. But not in the way of like I want to die or anything like that. Like, I'm just really starting to hate what I see. I hate sadness. I hate people. Not that I hate people, but I hate people that are sad. I hate people that don't get it. And I don't know any other way of thinking. Like, it's just like, I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I can't be here. I cannot continue to live in this world. It's just hard. You know, I could work my whole life, right? And then retire. And then I will only have enough money or stability to just take care of myself. Not live, just take care of myself. I don't want to take care of myself anymore. Like, I've been doing it for so long. I've watched my mother do it, my father do it, and they all failed. They all failed. And I can't fail. I can't do that. Because then there'll be another generation of broken ass kids based off of what I don't do. I will really become the worst version of me if I don't follow God. There is no love, guys. There is no love. I don't love. I don't see. I don't even hear, and I don't want to. He makes me want to. I want to live for him. He's already died for me, so he wants me to live for him. And no one has ever loved me so much that they want me to live for them. Because they already died. And I no longer have to die to live. I get to just live. I'm just really getting this, figuring this out. This is scary. But the world is scarier. People are scarier. Children are scarier. I just refortifying my mind, building my temple and grounding myself to the ground, man, so I can really do this the way he says. Even though I know there's so many other ways that I could sell this business, I gotta do it his way. Because I've tried walking up to people and, you know, selling my business, and they all look at me like, damn, I want that. Why can't I have that? How could God give her that and not me that? Not understanding all the hell that I'm still going through and went through just to even get to this point in my life, and I still have nothing. Nothing to show for all the hell I'm going through. Just what's inside of me. God took my eyesight to give me insight. And now I have my eyesight and my insight. Inside of me, which I've never had. I can hear. Stand on that. I can hear. I just met this man the other day and I was just in the hallway crying. He didn't even know me. He didn't have to stop. But you know what he did anyway? He did it. He told me that he was praying for me. The same thing I say to other people. Someone finally said it to me. And not only that, it was the words being nice. It was the fact that he opened his arms to me. And he hugged me. And I felt love. I felt love. Something I haven't felt since I've been back here. Love. And I needed that. The people that are for me don't even know me or look like me. I'm realizing that everything that I once knew, I no longer know. This is hard. Stand on it. I can't be me. Not this time. Not this time. Just a moment of silence, and we're starting now because your girl has something that God wants her to do. And I can't not do this. I don't like how I feel. I don't like being here. I'd rather go back to my father. But I can't. He's not happy. He doesn't have all of his children. He sent me back here to get as many of his children as possible. And how could I not do that for him? He's my father. My father says that he cannot be happy until he has as many of his children in one room so he can give us what we need. So I will stay here. I will become her because I can't disappoint another person I love in my life based off of what I don't do. Not him. Anybody else, yeah, maybe, but not him. Not him. He's too sweet and loving and patient. He's everything that I've ever wanted my fathers to be. And some. I will live a really shitty life if I don't do this. I'll be sad. And I'll always talk about what God could have, should have, would have, could have, would have. But I can't do that. I watch that. I see that every day. Everybody knows God, but they don't know him. They know of him. You don't know him. If you knew him, you'd be better. I'm not judging, I'm relating because I'm not better until I really surrender to my King and do as he says. It's hard. But I will do this. And despite of everything that I once believed and saw. A moment of silence, and we're starting now. Bye guys, until my next video.